What up, what up, what up, what up? Begin. What is up, everybody? This is an emergency broadcast. Oh my god, I got my shit in the background. An emergency broadcast of the Humble Among Broadcast System. Pardon me as I share the link. I share the link out to a few spots. How's it going, everybody? I got the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space shirt on. They dropped the full fucking lineup, the full flyer while I was at work. And it's such an urgent emergency. I came right home from work and took an hour and a half nap and then decided to go live. Such a pressing emergency. I took a whole nap before we went live. Let me share the link in one more spot and then we'll fucking talk about it. And I will fucking show that shit off. Emergency broadcast. How's everybody doing tonight, though? Emergency. Emily's cleaning right now. How stale is that? Emily's cleaning the house like a good little housewife. I'm just kidding. Don't kill me. I'm gonna get myself in trouble here with no Emily. So let's try to not do that. Okay. I'm gonna try to read the chat and keep up with the chat. I'm horrible at that. Let me share this link in one more spot, though, and we'll talk some shit. I'm going to go over the flyer with you guys. Every artist on the flyer. I'm assuming that's everybody. Let me share this shit, though. Emergency broadcast. Full GOTJ lineup. Humble Among on YouTube. Okay. That's good enough. All right, everybody. We'll fucking talk that shit. Yeah, full lineup. Full lineup has dropped on ICP social medias. And we're gonna talk about that. Let me catch up with the chat a little bit, seeing as I'm so bad at that. First of all, shouts out to me, first in the chat. Humbug, second in the chat. Whoop whoop. Davey Scorsese, member for 5 months. Whoop whoop. Mad Clown love to the Alienated. Shouts out to all the Alienated. I love seeing all the green in the chat. I really appreciate y'all. And Zanami, aka Little Ninja. What's up? Whoop whoop. Papa, what's up to Papa? Hoop hoop. No hoop hoops. Just a regular old green-headed grass-head boy over here. Hirschmeyer, what's up? Benjamin Jenkins, whoop whoop. Eric and Emily. Government names. Oh no, we've been doxxed. Oh no. Don't forget to hit the like button. Davey says yes. Hit that shit. They misspelled Clownvis. I think they misspelled Devereaux too, if I'm not correct. They misspelled a couple of names on there. We will talk about. Is Emily my wife? Not yet. Wake up. Not yet. Soon enough, hopefully. I still got to get divorced to make Emily my wife. I wish that was kayfabe. That's a shoot. Still got to go through a divorce to make Emily my wife, though. Tune into the back catalog to peep that freshness. Whoop whoop. What's good, fam? How's your day going? A lot better today. I'm doing a lot better mental health wise today than I was yesterday. I was a grumpy, sad bear yesterday. A sad polar bear yesterday. Definitely in a better mood though. I don't play Diablo. I know Diablo's popping right now. Davey, I know Davey's playing a lot of Diablo on Twitch. If you're not subscribed to, or subscribe, see, I'm using that same terminology again. If you're not following or subscribed to Davey Scorsese on Twitch, make sure you go over there and give him some love. What did you eat for breakfast today? Let's see. I think I did have a more I think just a smoothie again. It's always going to be a whack-ass answer with me, like, just a smoothie. Yeah, I think I waited a little while. I had some, like, honey roasted peanuts and a smoothie for breakfast today. I haven't even had a proper lunch yet. I'm probably going to have a proper lunch after getting off of here. Emily's making chicken parm for dinner tonight. We got 3 episodes of Black Mirror to watch, so I'm going to watch some of them. But that's not why you're here. That is not a regular-ass Humble Among Broadcast System episode. Ooh, you know what? We should talk about that, too. Let me get the flyer for the wrestling show, and we'll talk about that, too. Thank you, Inzanami, for bringing up Necro Butcher. Let me get that fucking flyer real quick. I know I retweeted it. So let me go there. Yeah. No, not the stemmy, seedy bud. There it is. We'll talk about that too, guys. Save. I'm going to talk about this stuff again on Humble Among Broadcast System, but we'll talk about it tonight too, because I do want to talk about that wrestling show. Let me get that airdropped. You guys seeing a little bit of behind the scenes stuff here. Let me airdropping stuff. And then I'm going to add it. Add files. Yeah, we want to talk about that too, but we'll talk about that first. So let me move it up in the stack. Bam, there it is. There she is. Bloody Mania was announced a couple of days ago. And sure enough, did they do the thing that we've been suggesting that they do, where they tapped? I mean, I'm not going to take credit for this idea, because it's a pretty obvious thing to do, and I'm sure they have a great relationship with old Colt Cabana. Oh wait, Colt's not GCW though. Colt's AEW. I don't know why I keep talking about Colt, but they finally tapped a lot of the GCW talent for this show. We got Matthew Justice, we got fucking Janela in the main event. This 4-way battle for the new JCW heavyweight champion. If you read in the corner here, it says that JCW champion Vampiro is retiring. Let me pull up the big boy so I can actually read that proper for you guys. All right. On live commentary, JCW Vampiro will be returning and awarding the new champ. Boy, that's a kind of a hard to read font right there. So Vamp on commentary for this, and apparently officially retiring for the second time. Vamp was retired, for y'all that didn't know, when he became JCW champ. He came out of retirement to have one last championship run with JCW. And I think he did do some stuff. I think he did do some stuff in AAA, right? He just did some stuff at Triple Mania, I believe. So yeah, this is a fucking hella good. Sorry, I'm itching to smoke. This is a hella good fucking card. Now let's see. We got some other GCW talent. The Motor City Machine Guns, I do believe, are also GCW talent, going up against JCW tag champs, the Brothers of Funstruction. That's another title match, if you will. A loser leaves JCW match. Madman Pondo and Necro Butcher versus what does that say? Chewy Martinez and Mosh Pit Mike. I can't imagine this. This is an interesting match because I can't imagine Chewy and Mosh Pit Mike are going to be leaving, but I also can't really imagine Madman Pondo and leaving either. I guess you would assume Madman would maybe be retiring or being done, but Madman's such a staple gun, if you will, of JCW. I can't imagine him actually retiring. No. Best Juggalo show going. Thank you, Humble, for taking your time to entertain us. Whoop whoop. Hey man, thank you guys for actually watching me. If you guys weren't here showing support, I probably would have been long gone. I probably would. Who knows? I'm a stubborn bastard. I did music for years with no one giving a fuck. So who knows? I might be doing this to fucking nobody out here. I'm a stubborn bastard when it comes to this shit. Thank you, Wake Up, though. I appreciate that. Mickey Knox with the little alien guy emoji, I guess. Shouts out to Mickey Knox. Shouts out to Alex. 2-liter. Damn, chicken parm. Save me a plate. We got extra. Come on over, homie. Come on over. What's a trip to Vermont real quick, eh? Last but not least, we got Congo Kong versus Eugene. I see Davey saying Eugene in the chat, keeping me on track. Almost brushed over Congo Kong and Eugene. There's also, not listed on this flyer, the JCW Battle Royale, which I'm assuming is going to be a lot of the people in the Madman Pondo JCW tryout gimmick. So that's another bonus match not listed here. It says Friday night, 1 to 3 a.m. Bloody Mania, voltage too high. Which I'm curious if there's another match they're going to be doing involving that high voltage thing, or is this just a sequel to the high voltage gimmick that they did last year? I don't know. Madman Pondo show, crazy time every Thursday. Does Madman Pondo do a stream? Hurricane Rana Funk, does Hurricane Rana Funk, does Madman Pondo do a stream? Mr. Frunk? I feel you, homie. Been rapping since 6. That's 20 years. God damn, you've been rapping since you were 6? Just been rapping since I was a teenager. I'm old, guys. I'm old. It's going to be I was thinking about this today. It's going to be my 20th high school reunion next year. And I'm going to pull up to that bitch and be like, yo, I run one of the more highly respected Juggalo YouTube shows. No, I'm not going to. I probably am going to say some shit like that, though. Yeah, I've been kind of like thinking, like, am I going to pull up to my high school reunion? I think I am, though, because I'm in a much better mental health space now than I was at my 10-year. And I pulled up to that shit. Yeah, Davey Scorsese, same shit, 20-year reunion. I feel as fuck. We're not that old, though, Davey. In another fucking 10, 20 years, we're going to be like, damn, now we feel old as fuck. We sure should have fucking felt young then, huh? I don't know why we were going to get more Southern as we grow older, but it's just the way it is in improv, you know? You grow old, you grow Southern. It's just the way it is. This is a fucking dope card. I'm glad someone brought up wrestling in the chat. Lil Ninja brought up wrestling in the chat. I do want to bring up, not to put him on the witch hunt, but Necro Butcher kind of on his MAGA shit. Necro Butcher kind of on his MAGA shit lately. I wonder if that's going to play into the match. That's definitely not, I would have assumed, because I don't think unless Madman Pondo going to go full heel. Madman Pondo kind of is a babyface, though, for JCW crowds. But then again, so is Mosh Pit Mike and Chewy. I'm not that familiar with Chewy. I know he's tagged with Mosh Pit Mike a lot in the past. I know I've seen the dude, especially thinking a little bit more about some of these streaming shows that they did. I'm pretty sure I saw him on one of those. But yeah, what do you guys think? What match are you most excited for out of this shit? I'm excited for that 4-way and the Brothers of Funstruction versus the Motor City Machine Guns match. What are y'all excited for? Tell me in the chat. Tell me. Help me find a camp spot this year, homies. I always feel like I get bad spots. That's tricky, man. Picking the right camping spot. I'm a little bit... I'm probably not the best person to ask, but I will go ahead and say we are going to be doing a camping prep, a Gathering of the Juggalos prep stream here real soon. Maybe even this weekend. Maybe even as soon as Monday or something. We're going to be trying to do that stream for you guys here real soon. So we'll be doing an updated version of that. Also, I really want to do that panel stream. So I might try to pull that boy out this weekend too. But no promises. I hate fucking saying I'm going to do something on here and then I never ended up doing. So I try to really house that shit in some maybes. That's why when I announce Humble Among Broadcast System, I only announce it with a question mark lately. Because I don't even know if I'm really going to commit to doing it at any given night. Bless you, Emily.
Thank you.
Do you want to come and say hello to the nice people? She's in her cleaning fit. Don't judge her. She's in her cleaning outfit. By the way, LHRPG. She's rocking the LHRPG shirt.
I look like a trash bag. I'm disgusting. I've been cleaning all day. I love you all.
Emily here for the cameo, though.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi. Although I'm done cleaning.
You're done?
I'm done.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go over the actual gathering flyer, and then we'll call this stream quits. Not going to be a very long one. I just wanted to go over this shit with y'all real quick.
Can I take a shower?
She's going to jump in the shower. You hear that, you perverts, you preverts?
They don't want to see this right now.
She really hates being nasty, cleaning Emily. She ain't that nasty, though. She cute as hell. I'm going to go split this blunt real quick, y'all, and I will be right back. You can still hear me in my bathroom. I'm splitting a blunt in my bathroom. Into the trash in the bathroom.
I'm back. My name is Humble Among, and I'm back to say hello to the fine people.
Oh, she doing
What's
bits
up?
now. She doing bits. I forget who sent that. That one might have been same person who sent me this fresh ass shirt. J111. Yeah, J111. Thank you, J11. That I don't know if anyone ever is gonna fucking top that box. That box was fucking nuts. I need to clip that honestly, because there's so much shit that happens on the Humble Among broadcast system that we don't clip and make their own things. They should be their own things. Fago trying videos and shit like that. We never do that shit. You know why? I don't have time. That's why. I don't have fucking time. Dan the Wild Birdman. Thank you, Dan the Wild Birdman, for the fairy godparents reference. We definitely
Oh my God, no makeup nugget.
No makeup. You're in the chat. It does say no makeup. We love you, M. LHRPG giving you the love.
Oh, love you too, man.
She repping the shirt while cleaning the house, man.
Okay, now I'm gonna.
All right, I'm rolling a quick blunt, just full transparency here. Mystic Girl, hey, it's almost gathering time. Whoop whoop. Yep, we're gonna be doing a little bit of prep stream here next. I think that might be the thing we do next. Humble Among. Ooh. Is it stank in here?
No,
it's stank in here.
No, I'm just making the whole house smell nice.
I was ripping farts in here, granted, so it would make sense.
Your burps smell worse than your farts.
Well, that's just when I have demons inside of me, honey. The demons trying to come out of me smell like sulfur. I can't help that. Sheesh. Get possessed a few fucking dozen times. You got demons coming out of your fucking body. You burp sulfur. I can't help that. That's a shoot as well, by the way. Y'all gonna have Humble merch at the Ghetto Swap Meet? Yes. I will be bringing all remaining shirts to the Gathering of the Juggalos. This will be your opportunity to buy that shit. I have sizes small up to 4X. I'm not going to be able to order new shirts in time. It's just not in the finances to invest more money into shirts when I already have shirts I need to sell. So I'm literally just bringing every fucking shirt I have left. And I will be bringing every CD I have left. I'm going to try to get more copies of Wonderland here before the Gathering. I don't think that's going to happen, honestly. LHRPG with the super chat. Thank you. I didn't expect you guys to actually wear them. That's awesome. Makes me feel good. We'll definitely be wearing that shit, bro. I definitely will be wearing that shit. I plan on wearing the LHRPG boy during a Twitch stream or something. Similar to how I wore the Wicked Shit brand shirt on a Twitch stream. I want to wear y'all's shirts over on Twitch and shit. Or maybe even wear them shit on Humble Among broadcast systems. I like showing off the homies merch. I think Emily wore the Camp Glitter Dick shirt like after we got home from the Gathering. We want to help you guys out. So if you guys send us free shirts, we're gonna wear that shit on a stream probably. You know what one I didn't wear? I gotta wear ooh, there is a shirt I haven't worn on the stream. Oh. Gutter Carl? Yeah, Gutter Carl. He's got like another rap name, J something. Gutter Carl's shirt I have not worn. The Madman Pondo show called Crazy Time. So that he does have a show. I'm horrible at keeping up with this chat, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm missing stuff. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Whoop whoop. Andrew Ponix. Andrew Ponix got a dope Cottonmouth Kings remix he dropped. Wicked Clowns, Cottonmouth Kings, and ICP. This is not sticking. Which is an embarrassing thing to happen when you're trying to roll a blunt quickly on stream. on a live. All right. God damn it, stick, you son of a bitch. It's ridiculous. Wake Up loves edibles over smoking or vaping. You know, I think we might eat some edibles tonight. I have these Wonka bars that are Frosted Flakes and Golden Grams flavored. And I think we might eat those boys tonight. After this, we're going to go for a walk, I think. I have to go to my dad's house real quick and get him situated for the night. So we're going to walk over there. And then probably Emily's going to make some chicken parm. I'm going to record some music. But you guys aren't here for all that shit, are you? Maybe some of you are, actually. I think some of you like hearing some of this life shit from me. I know some of you really don't like it, though. All right, y'all. Let's talk about it. Here is the fucking flyer, the full flyer for the Gathering of the Juggalos, 2023. In Thornville, Ohio, July 5th to July 8th. But let's be real, it's July 4th at the very least for everybody. I mean, who's not trying to show up on the 4th? I mean, this let's be real. Who's not trying to show up on the 4th? Is anyone in the chat or anyone watching this after the fact not showing up on the 4th or earlier? Violent J, the country singer. You strictly are THC pens? You're strictly on the pens. Wow. That's wild to me. I don't know if I could ever be strictly the pens. It sounds like I said strictly depends. It's going to be explosive indeed. They better be ready. That's going to be a wild fucking party. Even if I could go, I'd be late. Got to spend the 4th with my kids. See, I didn't think about that whole family aspect of it. Because my actual family, I kind of don't have a family. I do look at the Juggalos as my family. So, of course, I want to be there at the 4th. I'm waiting for the PSA from... You think he's going to do that same type of thing, Stoney, this year? The PSA? That shit went out so fast. All right, let's just cover this flyer. I'm going to break that shit down from top to bottom. Or break it. That is not the flyer. What the fuck was that? That was not the flyer. That's the wrestling flyer. Let's pull up the right one. Smoked like 2 hits of a fucking blunt, and I'm already fucking spun out, guys. What the fuck? All right. Insane Clown Posse headlining the Gathering of the Juggalos. Go figure. Who would have thunk it? No Cool Keith, sadly, too. And a new Cool Keith record came out today, too. Black Elvis 2 came out today, and no Cool Keith. That shit, I feel like that shit should have happened. But, alas, there was a few things that should have happened at this gathering that did not. But, yeah, anyway. Alienated Farm, Arrested Development, City Morgue, which, by the way, Arrested Development, a little bit up in the air. I don't know if y'all saw this. We're going to talk about this on Humble Among Broadcast System. Before I talk about City Morgue, Speech from Arrested Development had a bit of a health issue. I should have pulled this up to talk about as well, guys. But, let's see. Greetings, family. During a highly successful tour throughout the UK, I was suddenly rushed to the emergency room for an upper respiratory infection. I was examined and released 10 hours later with a clean bill of health, along with medicinal treatments. Upon arriving back in the United States a week later, I was again rushed to the emergency room with severe disorientation and internal bleeding. Another week has since passed, and I unfortunately remain in hospital care after numerous scans, tests, treatments, x-rays, and blood transfusions. This medical team is that much closer to getting to the root of the issue. Because of these findings, some important concerts and events that we desperately wanted to have had to will be postponed or canceled. Will this affect the Arrested Development set at the gathering? I will tell you how I found out about this. It has affected a show, I think, tonight, happening in Burlington, Vermont. Arrested Development was supposed to headline a show tonight in Burlington. That shit is no longer happening. That shit was canceled and or postponed. They were replaced by Slick Rick up in Burlington. There's a Slick Rick show happening in Burlington. Black Elvis 2 is nice, by the way, Violent J the Country Singer says. I gotta check that out. Oh, fuck. Izanami getting snuck into the gathering. Perhaps. What's up, Mac and Hose? But yeah, we were talking about Arrested Development. So will Arrested Development miss this because of Speech's upper respiratory infection turned into internal bleeding? It sounds like a pretty serious issue he's got going on there that might not be cleared up in time for the gathering. Let's hope it does, though. They are, as of now, still on the bill. City Morgue. The thing that I'm probably the most excited for at the gathering of the Juggalos, other than seeing Darby on a fucking full set proper, City Morgue's the thing I'm probably the most excited about. Straight up this year. It's going to be one of their last performances, maybe. I'm so fucking pumped for that. D-Loke. Really, it should... I feel like it should say Cottonmouth Kings. Because D-Loke's bringing out his version of the Cottonmouth Kings, which includes Taxman and Dogboy and Chucky Chuck. So it is a fucking dope. And Riff Raff. Yeah, thank you, Humbug. I'm definitely pretty pumped for Riff Raff this year. I feel like it should say Cottonmouth Kings. I think there's some weird legal reason maybe why they can't say Cottonmouth Kings. I don't know why, because they're touring as Cottonmouth Kings, but it says just D-Loke. But I think everybody has said that it's going to be a full Cottonmouth Kings, or at least as close as they can get it in 2023 Cottonmouth Kings performance for you guys. So that's really dope. Dropout Kings. Looking forward to seeing them again. I think they played as a replacement for one of the bands in 2021, and they were really fucking good. Free Will. They just got announced the other day officially. We will definitely go over that on the next Humble Among broadcast system proper, as we will break down this shit again rather redundantly, I'm sure. Hex. There's actually some Hex news that we'll be breaking down on next Humble Among broadcast system as well. Hex will be probably performing on the main stage. I think Hex actually dropped his time on that live stream I watched yesterday. God, I wish I would have put that in the notes. Kung Fu Vampire, Lardy B, Max Sabbath, Mad Child, Mikey Clark, Nodus. Nodus is actually something I'm pretty fucking excited for. Some of these artists, mind you, I believe are on here regardless if they're hosting a party or in what capacity they may be performing in. Mikey Clark is an example of that, because Mikey Clark just has a party this will. God damn it, I'm botching. Mikey Clark just has a party this year and will be probably performing his set from last year, or a DJ set at that party. So he's not on a stage per se, but he has his own party in the tent. I think there's a couple of examples of stuff like this. Nodus, or at least Mastermind and Isham, rest in peace TNT. I've never seen Nodus live. This will be really fucking cool to see. No three-headed monster listed here, by the way, which is a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping we'd get a three-headed monster set. Do we get a three-headed monster set during the seminar instead of a proper seminar? God, I can't fucking speak tonight. I have 2 hits of that blunt and I'm fucked up. Do we get a three-headed monster set instead of the seminar because of the weirdness between Jay and Shags? And is that seminar going to be awkward if they fucking do it traditionally? The shows won't be awkward because they know what to fucking do. They know what to do. But I don't know. Is there weird shit with Jay and Shags, man? I can't help but bring that shit up again. I know there probably isn't, but God, it's just something's weird, man. Something's off. Necrogoblicon is that weird metal band with a goblin. No, he doesn't have the singer isn't the goblin. I keep wanting to say the goblin's the singer. The goblin's just the hype man. So yeah, they got a goblin as a hype man. I am curious. These guys do have a decent amount of buzz around them, so I'm curious what they translate to live. Ouija Macca, Ouija Macca, Ouija Macca. Likely headlining another night at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Obviously looking forward to what Ouija's got in store. Curious about these 2 exclusive projects that he's dropping as well. R.A. the Rugged Man coming back. So fucking psyched to see R.A. again. Raven Black, Maisie, I guess, is playing bass for Raven Black on tour right now. Raven Black, I think, played in 2019, and I don't remember seeing them. So I'm curious to see what their sound is like, because I missed them in 2019. Riff Raff, fucking pumped. Fucking pumped to see Riff Raff, y'all. That shit's like, that's some like bucket list type shit for me to see Riff Raff live. Very excited. Ritz also returning from 2019. Kung Fu Vampire as well, if I didn't say, returning from 2019. Shakewell, another one returning from 2019. A lot of this stuff is 2019 stuff coming back. Shakewell, I'm really fucking excited to see again. Shakewell tore that shit down in 2019. A daytime set, but kind of early in the day set too, from what I remember. But that shit was dope. Excited to see that again. Sponge. I listened to a little bit of Sponge going down to Maryland, y'all. Not that familiar with Sponge. Sponge, kind of just okay. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't like super fucking blown away by it either. Jay, I know, is loving, Violent J is loving Sponge though. Sponge is a band he brings up a lot. So I'm curious to see what they're like live. It might be one of those bands that translates better in the live performance, and then I go back and I'm listening to the studio shit and I'm fucking with it heavy. But I'm kind of just like meh on Sponge right now. But like I said, I'm keeping an open mind and seeing if the live performance translates that better. Sugar Hill Gang, legendary hip hop supergroup, boy band, if you will, almost. Some of these guys weren't even necessarily rappers that were thrown into this group, but a classic hip hop group nonetheless. Will they do the 17-minute long version of Rapper's Delight? Will Big Bank Hank spell out Casanova's name? And no, not the Casanova that just had his face sliced. A different Casanova. All right. Shouts out to anybody that gets any of the weird rap references that I'm just throwing out willy-nilly. Whitney Payton. Returning, she wasn't here last year. She was here in 2021. Returning from 2021, Whitney Payton, great performer. She and the Juggalos really fuck with Whitney, and Whitney, you can tell, really loves and fucks with the Juggalos. The way she came out into the crowd multiple times in 2021, I fucking love. Her surfing on that inflatable was legendary shit to me. Yellow Wolf. What will happen? I'm gonna echo what Will Gates said. And I think this is important to get out there. Yellow Wolf better come out and burn that rebel flag to make a real fucking clear message when he comes out. Because I think a lot of people are not fucking with Yellow Wolf. I know people love him though. And by the way, it ain't just the flag for anybody watching this that I got a problem with his bigotry. I know he's renounced the rebel flag. He's made that whole song. I know. He's talked about it in interviews. I know. But my problem is the Royce the 5'9" of it all. And if you guys don't know about that, I've talked about it several times on here. You can look up the story told in a couple of different places. Yeah, that the Royce the 5'9" story is my problem with Yellow Wolf. And how seemingly that shit was never resolved. In so much that Royce felt comfortable enough to diss him for being a bigot on a song. And saying that he's going to leave him face down outside Kid Rock's house. Because there's we'll just say this, there's a lot of very Kid Rock type behavior from Yellow Wolf. But I don't know, I don't understand it. A lot of Juggalos fuck with the shit though. Not a fan though. I see. All right, let's get into the really small text. I'm going to have to bring up that big gimmick now so I can read that smaller text. ICP's Wicked Clowns from Outer Space Show 1 and 2. With a weird spacing on that and 2. I think this is where we get into some of the botches on the spellings. I think there's really only 2 that I noticed. You guys let me know if you see another one as we go through these, though. 9 Dead. Almal. Bars with a Z. Bars. You guys got bars. If Bars isn't a rap group, I'm going to be so fucking disappointed. And they better have bars. I better be watching Bars and go, these guys got bars. Belushi Speedball, which is a thrash punk type beat band that Stoney interviewed last night on Gather.network. I've not gotten a chance to see the entire interview, but go check that out over Gather.network. Stoney interviewed them. Big Fluff, who was in the Cypher, I believe. I think is Rappin' Ray Charles. I believe he's a blind rapper, and his gimmick is Rappin' Ray Charles. I see Big Fluff over on Facebook quite a bit posting. The Brothers of Funstruction, so they're actually putting wrestler names in the lineup this year. Clownus. Everyone loves Clownus. Everyone's favorite, Clownus. Clown Vis. Asterisk. Darby O'Trell will be in the place to be. And Devereux Ox. I do believe there is an E after that Dever. I do believe there's an E before the Ox and Devereux. Could be wrong. I'm pretty fucking sure though. And I think most current iterations of his name is got a couple of X's. Clownus is a Thuggalo. Clownus sure is. Poor Clownus. DJ Chunk, DJ Clay, Eugene, Freeze Martian, and Freeze MF, which I think in my brain I had condensed into one artist. I don't think I realized that there was 2 artists called Freeze this year, and neither of them are the Freeze from motherfucking ROC days. That Freeze, FREs. If y'all know who FREs out there, shouts out to you for having really obscure fucking Detroit hip-hop knowledge, because that dude had a fucking dope album back. The Raw tape, right? The Raw LP. Yeah, man, that shit was actually fire back in the day. Gunner B. God, I'm an old head. Just talking about shit back in the day all the time. Gunner B., who I think also was in the Cypher. Heather Sun. Now, I don't know who Heather Sun is. That was a name that did not pop out to me. Does anyone know who Heather Sun is? I had not gotten a chance to look this up. That was a name that was unfamiliar to me so far in these names. Joshua Bishop, who I think is the pro wrestler in the 4-way. He's one of the only wrestlers I'm not that familiar with. Kingsman, Clockwork E. Shouts out to Clockwork E. Congo Kong, Corey Whore, which I've seen a lot of Corey. The Horettes. Maybe it's not the Horettes. Maybe that's the wrong term. But the Corettes, maybe. They're gonna have a lot of ladies on stage for whatever this Corey Whore is. Madman Pondo, the Motor City Machine Guns, Necro Butcher, NGS, who is a rapper from the Cypher as well. They're gonna be doing the Juggalo Cypher on the main stage, by the way. They're not doing a new Cypher this year. They're doing the Cypher from last year and having everybody perform that shit. Normandy. That's another new name that I had not seen announced so far. I don't know what Normandy is. Redefined. Another name I'm not familiar with. Corey Whore on Gather Network next week. That's what's up. I'm curious what Corey Whore is. They like the Juggalo G59. How many of these motherfuckers are like the Juggalo G59? Oh, Stoney, let's be real. I'll check them out though. I don't mean any disrespect, but let's be real. How many of these motherfuckers would say that? Madman Pondo, Motor City Machine Guns, we're already there. Necro Butcher, NGS, Redefine, that's where we were. Shaggy the Airhead. Shouts out to Shaggy the Airhead. I think probably gonna be hosting some stuff. I don't know if Shaggy has a proper spot, but I fucking hope he does. If Shaggy has a proper spot, like a proper set, that would be so dope. Because there's a bunch of people that should have proper spots on here. No disrespect to some of these people on this list, but there's definitely a fucking a bunch of people that should be on here, like Acetone, Strife. There's a bunch of people that should be on here. The Six, Coursing, the God Bombs. Some of these are definitely new. By the way, I'm realizing this is not the full lineup, by the way. My video title is incorrect. I need to change that shit to just the flyer has dropped or some shit. Because I'm realizing this is not the full lineup, but there's some new stuff in here. The Hatchet Man Project. Don't want to brush over Hatchet Man Project. The Human Tragedy. TR Diaz, Tom Wood, Trey Magic, Uncle Juff, which I think it's Uncle Juffy. No? Is it Uncle Juff? I thought it was Uncle Juffy. Vampiro, Zackass, Zitro, and so much more. I'm realizing there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that's on the bill that's not on here. A lot of the people on the Martian stage definitely are not listed here. Now, when will we get the actual full lineup? Because I'm realizing now my video title is incorrect. It's just the flyer that has dropped. This is not the full fucking lineup. When will we get the full fucking lineup? When will we get that timeline, boy? The Corettes. The Horettes would be a very disrespectful name, I feel like. I mean, no disrespect. I'm just being me on here. Don't be mad at me. Zackass might be coming to the podcast tent. I think I've heard some rumblings of that. Stony Low, old Smoky Low. That would be fucking fresh. Hopefully we get Juffy then, Uncle Juff, in there too. I'm trying to interview Uncle Juff this year, and if I can get some Zackass in that shit. I think it's Uncle Juff, aka Juffy. That sounds about right. LHRPG. I'm surprised they go with Uncle Juff on the flyer and not Sean Barrett, because he's definitely got more clout as the name Sean Barrett. But hey, props to them for keeping it kayfabe. I appreciate that shit. Am I breaking kayfabe by revealing it's Sean Barrett? I think everybody knows that. All right, y'all. That's about it. I'm realizing, I apologize for the clickbaity ass title, because I'm realizing that this is definitely not the full fucking lineup. This is not even close to the full fucking lineup. But the flyer is out. It should be like the flyer has dropped. I think I'm gonna change it to the flyer has dropped after the flyer has dropped after I get off of this shit. All right, y'all. That's about it. I did 45 minutes. God damn. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. This is a little supplementary Humble Among broadcast system extra for you. I'm not even gonna number this. A lot of motherfuckers would number this for the sakes of cheating and maybe inflating their numbers. You fluked up 3 times. Who's counting? Frogger, stop counting. If we're gonna count my fluke ups, this show's over. This show's over. I'm not doing this anymore. I quit. If we're gonna start counting my fuck ups, no, no, we are not doing this anymore. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Frogger got me to quit, y'all. I'm done. This is the last Humble Among broadcast system. I'm never doing this shit again. We're counting my fuck ups. No way. All right. It's been real, y'all. No, I'm just fucking around. Humble Among broadcast system 92. We already have a healthy notes file, a fat ass note file going for Humble Among broadcast system number 92. I probably could have done a full fucking episode and used this as the meat of it, but did I? No, I did not. I just gave you guys some quick shit. Just when I'm talking some quick shit. All right, I'm really stretching. I'm gonna go for a walk. Y'all have a good night. You enjoy your evening. Team MUJ Juggalo show crossover tonight. Stoney just reminded me. When's it dropping? That's a good question. When is 92 dropping? Could it be this weekend? Could it be Monday? I got a couple of extra projects I do want to try to do, like the panel stream, and we really got to do the prep. So I think probably 92 happens after the prep stream, after the gathering prep stream, after the panel stream, because I do want to do that panel stream with the should kids go to the gathering of the Juggalos as sort of a main event. Need more bourbon tapes. You got 2 more coming. Humble Among on the last one, by the way. I'm working on a song with Kosuke for that last boy. Bourbon tapes are going hard. Shouts out to Kosuke. Bourbon tapes volume 2 out today. Stoney, I'm surprised with Stoney's answer, honestly. Stoney says no, they shouldn't. I want to have Stoney on there too. That would be dope. Mac and Hose, definitely you are more than welcome to come on because I know you have strong opinions about the kids at the gathering topic as well. I guess I got to find, it seems like a lot of people are saying no. I got to find someone who's willing to stand up and say, yeah, like kids, that's going to be a hard, if anyone's out there watching this, if you have a strong opinion on yes, kids maybe not shouldn't be, or I do bring my kids, and here's why it's, I'm saying yes. Oh, you are the yes. Okay, fuck yeah. So that's dope. I'm surprised, Mac and Hose. I thought you would have been a no on that. So you are the yes. Oh, so we good. Stoney, if you want to jump on there and have Mac and Hose be the yes opinion, that would be interesting. Oh, wow. I'm surprised by that. Because I'll be honest, I'm a little bit on the fence. I definitely understand the no of it, but I also have seen, I've seen that you can definitely do it and like it not traumatize the kids. You just have to sort of keep them away from certain things. All right, we'll do that. We'll have a bit of a debate type of stream. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow or Sunday. Sunday's going to be tough. I got a couple of things to do Sunday. Let's maybe do that tomorrow if we got time, guys. If you guys are down, I might try to do that shit tomorrow. Monday, though, we got to definitely try to do the prep stream. Let's go ahead and say Monday we'll do the prep stream. We'll do Habs on Tuesday, Wednesday, like usual. A little bit in the evening. Let's do it a little bit later in the day. If that's good with y'all. We'll do it a little bit later. I think that sounds good. It is the same cost. It is the same cost. There is no cost difference for a kid. I've heard stories of people, there was someone who paid for their dog to get in. If I'm not wrong. I remember hearing that story. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Someone paid for their dog. I think an emotional support animal. If I'm not correct, if I am correct, I should say. Yeah, I'm really on the fence, Rebecca. I'm a mix of yes and no because you see some crazy shit, and if you're just walking with your kids, I don't know if you would want your kids to see some of the crazy shit you see. Yeah, that was in KC in 2000. That was KC in 2021. So it was an emotional support animal, Stoney. So yeah, motherfuckers pay for their dogs to get in. That's it's a very divisive subject. So we'll do that tomorrow night, early evening. I'll try to get to Stoney and Mac and Hose at least to hammer that out. Support dog, yeah. Okay, so we'll do that, and then plan Monday. We'll do the gathering prep stream, and we'll do that whole gimmick again. I gotta get my shit together. And then Humble Among Broadcast System coming very shortly after that. Yeah, take her to a regular show, but I want my daughter to meet Jay. She's named after him, Violent Jane. Yeah, maybe just take her to a regular show. Hey, shouts out to Mystic. I have returned and I no longer use my real name. Welcome back, homie. I'm glad you figured out whatever was going on with the account there. Shouts out to Shayna. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this shit. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe. We are still trying to hit 4,000 subscribers before the gathering. Hopefully we can do it. Having a couple of encoding errors. Hopefully it's not getting shifty over there again for y'all. I'm going to have to take this shit back down to 30 frames per second. I think that's what's screwing it. Stay. Y'all want me to stay? Oh, we're going to go for a walk, yo. I got to go make sure my dad's good. All right. I love y'all. I'll try to get live more. I do love doing this. I don't Don't ever feel like I don't want to do this, because I love doing this. Making music and doing this shit, when I say doing creative shit, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing this shit, because this shit's fucking fun for me. I love you guys. All right, whoop whoop. Have a good night. I love you guys for real. We're getting off of here though. Bye.